You know, Zhopra Vero, the Kedallo, the Vice President of the federal government of Nagaland, NNC. Greetings to all the honorable men and women gathered here today to remember and celebrate the Naga Plebiscite of 1951. Naga Plebiscite of 1951, probably no act of the Nagas can be legitimately claimed as having a real national character. It expressed in no uncertain term the deep and genuine desire of the Nagas to become citizens of a Naga nation. It was the Exodus experience of the Nagas. The Nagas are in mass crossed the ancestral village walls with hope to enter the promised land. It was a Kairos moment for the Nagas, God appointed time for us, a decisive moment that was destined to change the history of the Naga people forever. It gave us a collective dream and purpose to aspire to become more than what we were then and what our ancestors before us were in their fragmented worlds. It was the direct voice of the Naga people telling the world that we want to live a life of freedom and one people and one nation. The historic Naga Plebiscite of 1951 reaffirmed and endorsed the earlier representative will of the Naga people expressed through the memorandum submitted to the Simon Commission in 1929 and the Declaration of Naga Independence of 14 August 1947, when 99.9% voting in favor of the Naga or in favor of the Naga independence, no known plebiscite for self-determination in this world, before or after, has surpassed our record. This is truly remarkable, a historic event that cannot be repeated and one that did not happen by fluke of history. The Naga, under the banner of the Naga National Council and the visionary leadership of A.Z. Pizzo, made it happen. A choice like the Naga Plebiscite of 1951 demands sacrifice, and true enough, much sweat and blood have been shed because of it. It was a costly choice we made, but not a mistake nor in vain. From our struggle, we gained our collective identity as a people, our place in history as courageous people who stood up for what is right and just. I'm convinced that the fruits of our struggle have benefited our neighbors as well. The story of the Northeast India, people in general, would have remained in the periphery, in the margin, without the dignity and honor we have today, had it not been for the series of events triggered by the Naga struggle for self-determination. At one master stroke, it exposed the lies of Indian state and nullified the false perception of the world regarding the Naga people. There has been Indian rhetoric time and again that only a section of misguided Nagas were fighting for freedom, that it was the handiwork of the Western Christian missionaries. Contrary to this, the plebiscite had clearly shown that the Naga people, irrespective of their tribes and religions, were fully aware of their own modes of existence, and more importantly, what kind of life they would choose. They chose freedom. Our freedom and honor of everyone. And so, our ancestors were people with honor, values, and norms. They believed and valued freedom and honor of everyone. And so the plebiscite of 1951 was essentially a timely demonstration of what we cherish on the one hand, and on the other, our capacity of making rational choices regarding our destiny. In today's political jargon, it was a political statement and declaration of our aspiration. It was truly a people's movement for liberation. 73 years down the lines, even as we recall and thank God for the plebiscite of 1951, it is also a time for us to examine where we stand today and where we are headed to. At one time, our adversaries made us stronger and helped us to bring down the dividing walls among us. But today, I doubt if we are stronger people because of our adversaries, both from within and without. Pondering upon the multitude of walls that divide us today, I wonder if all these contemporary challenges are a necessary indication that the time has changed, and so are the political realities that come with it. I pray that we, as a people, would grow inspiration from the miracle that happened in 1951, the Naga Plebiscite, and take corrective and pragmatic measures that will bring us together to forge our collective identity and destiny. God help us. Amen and Kuknaling.